Hello guys and welcome back to another flight in the new Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We are flying from Cochin International to Male International. Should take us around 1 hour and about 400 miles. Right now you can see me selecting the arrival route, which gives us sufficient distance to the runway so we can adjust ourselves. But later during this video you will see that this distance I selected was too far away, so we're flying 50 miles in the wrong direction before turning to final. So that's a little bit unprofessional, but never mind. So now we're standing on the runway, but neither the first climb clearance or the squawk is selected when you start on the runway. So we will do this right now, and without further ado we can take off. The engines are stabilized and now we can advance the throttles. Because it's raining a little bit, you can see the rain droplets on the windshield. I will activate the wipers, but it's just aesthetic, but it doesn't really do much. So, you will see a very aggressive rotation, because since the last update the flight controls are even more sensitive than before. At least that's my feeling. But okay, I think it was survivable.
IT 0112 contact Trivandrum Center on 125.9
You heard it. We will contact the departure frequency and start a left turn towards our course to Male. As you can see, the rain has stopped already. It was just a small patch over the airfield.
1123 is at 1,900 feet, climbing 8,000 feet. Eagle 1123 Trivandrum Center, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.78.
We got a new QNH from the controller and I activated the autopilot. Always when you activate the autopilot, the plane rolls a little bit in the opposite direction. That's a little bit annoying, and I hope Microsoft will fix it in the future. I know I say that in every video, but yeah, the game is still quite buggy, as you all know. In the background you can see a beautiful rainbow, because the weather here was quite interesting, which made up for a very beautiful thumbnail, and I can show you some amazing views. We are coming up on 10,000 feet. We will accelerate to 320 knots, indicated airspeed for now. Turn off and retract the landing lights, and I would also release the cabin, but it's not possible yet in this simulator.
Eagle 1123 climb and maintain flight level 260. Climb and maintain flight level 260 IGO 1123.
Our cruising altitude today is 38,000 feet, and the controller will clear us to that level right now.
Eagle 1123 climb and maintain flight level 380.
So that's what we're going to do.
Climb and maintain flight level 380 IGO 1123.
You can see the beautiful water textures in the reflection of the sun right in front of our nose right now. Microsoft really did an amazing job with the graphics. Right now, over our wingtip you can see the first Maldivian islands. And some of you may already have spotted that we are in a descent. Obviously for time reasons I will not show you the whole flight. This was our turn to the final course. You can see in the upper left corner our cross track of about 4 miles. In the beginning of the video you could see that we have a very sharp turn towards our final approach course. And with our speed we overshot this final approach course by 4 miles, but that's why we have such a long distance left to Male to adjust this cross track. So we are cleared for 2000 feet.
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet IGO 1123.
Which is our intermediate altitude. At this altitude we normally would intercept the glide slope. But as you can see, our approach mode is already activated. I selected it in the autopilot panel and the GS and LOC letters are visible in green in the upper band of the primary flight display. So I will set the distance to 10 miles and switch to landing system in the navigation display.
Contact tower on 123.9er when inbound on the approach. Tower on 123.9er IGO 1123. Tower IGO 1123.9er miles south inbound ILS Zulu runway 36 approach. IGO 1123 tower. Cleared ILS Zulu runway 36 approach. Altimeter 29.80 wind 284 at 8.
So the gear's down. We are doing a flex speed approach, which means that we are configuring the aircraft during the descent to final or on final. And I will show you the next bug. In the speed window of the autopilot you can still see the Mach number of 0.22. This number should automatically switch to a selected airspeed, but that's, yeah, another bug, so just ignore that.
IGO 1123, cleared to land runway 36. Wind 284 at 8. Cleared to land runway 36 IGO 1123.
I'm honest with you, this is not the first landing on Male International, because when I first recorded the video I slammed the aircraft into the ground. You wouldn't believe it, because the sensitivity increases so much during flare. It's absolutely ridiculous, but this landing was okay. Also, when you use the ILS, the glide slope brings you in way too high, so this is a manual approach right now, so that we cross the threshold at 50 feet approximately. Retard the throttle a little bit too early. Flare touchdown with the left main gear first. Not that ideal, but the landing was quite smooth. I'm very happy with that. Now we're decelerating. We won't make the left-hand turn right here, so we have to turn the aircraft around on the other side of the runway. But I will not show you this. Welcome to Male. You did it, we did it. Let me know where you want me to fly next, and I see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.